everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is our tutorial number 6. I'm very happy as always to be doing these videos for you and to help dancers to get their dance on. I love teaching to beginners, I love teaching to people that have never danced before, and I love to try to do these classes as simple as possible, yet fun. It's true, these classes are short, yet are rich of information that you can use and bring to other practices that you do. Of course, I teach longer classes on a private channel, so you can ask me at any time how to access those classes. These classes are very good for people that have never danced before or have a very little experience, or they went through some resistance when they practiced belly dance at the beginning. Sometimes I have people coming to me and say, well, the first time I practiced belly dance, the teacher was trying to make me feel sensual at all costs. And that makes me laugh. Sensuality comes from within yourself. It's not something that you can pretend to be. And you will feel sensual when you are the most connected to your own self, to your own heart, and definitely when you feel fully embodied within your body. Sensuality is something natural, it's something that is connected to the soul, to the spirit of the person. It's not something that you can paint over the person and force someone to feel in a specific way if they haven't experienced what it means to be embodied first. So what I teach in this short tutorial is to feel the rhythm, to feel your body, to understand where your feet are going to go and how your hips move. Sensuality will come and it will emerge from within yourself just naturally. You don't need to force it. You don't need to impose it on yourself if you don't want to. Some other people ask me what's the right uniform, the right dressing code for belly dancing. There is no dressing code for belly dancing. I know that you see a lot of women, a lot of dancers, male and women, dancing with their belly uncovered. And that's beautiful, that's part of the performance. But there are so many other dancers that dance completely covered. And I am semi-covered. There are dancers that are completely covered and they have even turbans on their head, so their head is covered. So there is no dressing code. You have to choose what makes you feel comfortable, and you can use it for your dance practice and even to perform if you decide one day to jump on a stage and perform. Please just feel natural, enjoy your practice, have fun, and then everything else will come as a consequence. Today I have a beautiful sequence for you. Maybe it's not that beginner, but I will do it slow in a way that it becomes beginner's sequence. I actually teach this sequence in one of my intermediate classes that I offer on demand on my Patreon account. If you want to know more about these classes, please go into the description space and you will find the link below. Prepare your space, take a sip of water, and let's dance. Let's see the sequence that we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show it to you first, and then we're gonna break down each movement. We're gonna work with the rhythm maximum because it fits well this sequence, and because the rhythm maximum can be slowed down and it becomes very easy to learn and to train people with to move and dance belly dance. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're here and we're gonna start with the right hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle, circle. 2, 3, 4. Pas de bourrée. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we start the sequence all over again. The circle, this one, it's called Chasse. So let's start with the drop kick movement. So if I'm here, the drop kick starts from whatever side you decided to start. I start with the left being my anchor on the floor, the right free. So my right leg would be the first to kick. So I'm here. The hip drop and kick works like this. Hip up, hip down, hip up, and as you push down the second time, you push down and you kick. This is very important because the kick happens because you're pushing down the hip and the legs. It doesn't have, unless you keep it this way, you just throw your leg out because you have created space and energy since your hip is going down. So again, up, down the first time, second time, up, down, kick. So please don't do down and kick because it doesn't work like that. When you go faster, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use these muscles, the obliquous muscles, to bring your hips up and down and your glute. Let's try on the other side. From here, you start and you go up, down, and kick. Up, down, and kick. Up, down, and kick. Okay? Your hands can be here, can be here, can be here. One hand above your head, the hand on the same side of the hip that you're using, here. So let's try to do it slightly faster, okay? Let's put our hands here and let's do it slightly faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Try as many times as you need. It's not that difficult. You just have to understand the mechanic of this movement. But if you do as I explained, up, down, and kick, it works. The down and the kick at the same time. Just to give you an idea, it can be done very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? You can get there. You have to have the supporting leg very stable. So pay attention where you put your supporting leg, where you put your foot, and make sure that the surface is stable for your foot. Because if the supporting leg is not safe, it doesn't anchor to the floor, it might create, balance issue when you kick. Okay, because when you kick, you are definitely only on one leg. So if this leg is not on a safe surface, you may risk to injure your ankle or even fall on the ground. We don't want that. So how I do connect left and right or vice versa? I use two things. Actually, no, I use one thing to connect left to right, and then I use one thing to go into the hip drop, walking back. So let me just explain you first how do I connect the two hip drops on each side. If I'm here and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, I place my right foot on the floor, I push the left hip out, right on the floor, left hip out, and I do circle. Circle, and I am on the left. Let me walk back so you can see my feet. My feet basically do, I'm here, I have just kicked, I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let me turn from behind so you can see even better what my feet are doing. So from here, I finished to kick, and I do right down, left parallel, right turn, left parallel, and I am on the other side, 4 steps. I have to combine the circles that I do with my hips with the movement, with the steps I'm doing with my feet. So let me show you. I'm showing you my feet better. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, from the other side. One more time at least. Here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my feet do 1, 2, 3, 4. The next step, instead, when I finished on my right side, it's a pas de bourrée. So I'm here. I tilt the camera in a way that you can see better my feet, my movement. So I finished here and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. The left foot goes back, the right step, the left forward, the right tap next to the left. Again, I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I went back and then I returned forward on my tippy toes. Here, I finished the kick, left back, right next to the left, left, right. That's very nice to do, and it gives also this sense of profundity on the space where you are dancing, where you are performing. So if I put these 4 movements together, it becomes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See how nice it is? I'm always doing something very simple. I'm not moving that much, but I'm moving back and forth, side to side, and gives it a sense of dynamic movements and profundity as well, like that, the 3-dimensional sensation. One more time all together before I share with you the next movement to complete the sequence. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and you're here now, and you have to do a step, is a typical Egyptian step going back, and it's 1, 2, step back, 1, 2, step back, 1, 2, step back, 1, 2, step back. Come forward so you can see better. It's a very fast movement. I'm doing it slow, but it becomes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't go 16 times back, but just to give you an idea of what we can do with this step. So it's 1, 2. This one is already up. 1, 2. This is already up because when you turn, this one come up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Because you are on your tippy toes. That's the trick that makes that step nice. Because you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't have that much energy. So if we are here, it's better to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it as many times as you need. Do not get frustrated with yourself. Do not lose hope. It will happen. Those are natural movements for our body. Do not think that only a few can do it. You can do it too. Those are all movements that our body is programmed to do. We just forgot about it, about these movements. So let me connect the last part of this sequence. So I'm doing this and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4, before I would do the 5, the 5 would be forward, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me go back. So I'm here, I'm doing 4, and on the 5, I do 5, 6, 7, 8, or 8, or 8. The chasse is this. We start with the right, or we start with the left, or with the right. Depends where we started. But if you have done the sequence as I taught you, the left is the one walking forward. So you have done the 4, 3, 4, and the 5 start again with the left. 1 forward, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you finished it and ready to start the sequence all over again. Let's do 1 time slow and then slightly faster. For now, no music. Let's start with our arms here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do it slightly faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's try it with music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. you enjoyed this class. There is a lot to learn. You can put this sequence in repetition mode and try over and over and over again. I will put the link to the music below in the description so you can also practice on your own. Remember that all these drills that I'm teaching during these tutorials, you can combine them together and try to even create your own very simple choreography. Also, do not underestimate the power of your muscles memory. What happened to me as a dancer when I specifically focused on Oriental dance, even when I take classes of Indian classical dance, my muscles remember every single movement, especially when I do the movement very, very slowly. What happens is, and this is specific for Oriental dance, when then you have to dance freely without really a script, without a choreography to follow, the movements are so embodied, so deeply memorized into your muscles that they will come up while you are dancing and you don't even realize that the movements were there. And you are like, oh wow, I'm doing them, I'm dancing, I'm doing belly dance. At the beginning, belly dance was a spontaneous dance. There weren't choreographies to follow. So at the beginning was just learning the movements and follow the rhythm and the music and find your way to express yourself. That was the way of the very old time where, you know, the first belly dancer came to life, came into our world. So you can do the same. Of course, you can learn choreographies, and it's beautiful to learn choreography. It gives you a sense of empowerment that you have learned, a sequence of movements that are very well connected to one another, but also it's a very good feeling when you just play the music and you start dancing and the movements emerge from you just spontaneously. Your movements, your dance is connected to how your brain works. So choreography and the way to learn exactly the steps and to know exactly what to do is more left brain, and the spontaneous dance that you just play the music and you start dancing and your movements emerge is more right brain. So it's beautiful to have both skills at hand, because it means that you're working on your being in your totality, on your totality of as a dancer and as a human being. Do not forget the dance is connected to you as human being. So it has a lot to do with the way how we process information, the way how we express ourselves in the world. See you in the next video. Please, if you liked this video, if you enjoy my video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell to get notified when my videos are up. I try to post this tutorial once a week on a Tuesday, and you will have many other videos showing up in my feed almost every other day on other topic and other style of dance that I teach. I really appreciate your support and your encouragement, and thank you again for watching. Enjoy your beautiful day. Bye.